All right. Hello, chat. How's it going? Hopefully well. I managed to schedule the stream for like the perfect day because what I was not ready for was the drop of a surprise story trailer for the DLC this morning. Hold on, when did they announce that trailer? Yeah, they announced the trailer 6 hours ago, and the trailer came out 3 hours ago. So, I just, you know, there was no way for me to know that they were gonna do that. Trailer was good. Well, I wasn't amazed or anything. It was a good trailer. I think it's because I don't know Elden Ring lore. It was so clearly a lore trailer that went completely over my head. I don't understand it. Let's watch it. I've seen it. I've seen it. Plus, you never know. Copyright is a bitch. I don't want to mess with it. I get copywritten for the most random shit. And half the time, it's not even from the people who own the copyright. Because YouTube has a very secure copyright system. Definitely. At least, you know, if you listen to them. What was I doing? Did I get the whole town opened up? Oh, I think I know. I think I know what I was doing. I remember. I went up and saw the lady on the hill, and I was bringing the needle back to the man. I remember. It's incredibly simple. Elden Ring lore. You know, I know the basics.
The needle is repaired. Now it will forestall.
Could you leave me alone?
Leave it to the girl, Millicent. I will reward you in kind. Millicent rests at the church atop the cliff beyond Celia, the town tended to by the witless pests who worship her, or rather her rotting sickness, as a god. A wretched fate, indeed. The poor girl, she never wished for any of this.
Hold on, man. I'll get back to you in a second. Whatever your name is. I don't know what his name is. Boosh. Oh shit. What the fuck? Yeah. Okay. Just go up there. I'll wait for you to come back. Bitch. That's what you get for hiding out up on the hill, on the cliffside. God.
Do you find it peculiar that I would show such concern for the girl? Well, I'm the one that found her. A mere babe in the swamp of Aeonia. She is one of my dear daughters. But the rotting sickness erodes one's memory. I doubt that she remembers the first thing about me. Oh, I must be getting old. I didn't always worry so much. Now, all you need to do is deliver the needle to Millicent. She's convalescing in the church atop the cliff just beyond Celia. Do so, and you shall receive a handsome recompense, of course.
Of course. Is that it?
Now,
yeah, okay.
Do so.
I think the reason that most people, and especially me, you know, English is a bitch, don't know Elden Ring lore is because of this stuff. And by this stuff, I mean item description. Because, like, the majority of the lore in these games, aside from just what NPCs will tell you, this is where you get it. Is from, like, reading the description on items and piecing together where everything is from, who is using what, to do what. And no one's doing that shit. Aside from, like, the people who are really into it. But hello, Lorenzo. Oh, with the dog. Bro, I couldn't hear the guy because the dog's head was clipping through the wall the entire fight, making a whole bunch of noise. And there was like the combat music playing and everything. The lore tubers. That's like the Souls games gave birth to the meme of understanding the game's story by going to YouTube and listening to a British guy explain it to you. And I'm pretty sure that that British guy is just Vati. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's all that that really means. Ooh. Like, I know so little about Elden Ring. Like, I feel like I even know a decent enough bit. Well, that story trailer was like, you know, it looked cool. That was about it. I was like, ooh, that's like a really pretty shot. That looks neat. And like, oh, that lady is surrounded by giant towering walls of corpses. That's pretty metal. And that's about what I got. Smotown? I don't even know Smotown. That's how little Souls lore, how little Souls lore I know. I only know one lore tuber. Spoil it, go watch it. Go watch it. It's free, and it takes 3 minutes.
If you are wise, you will leave immediately. My flesh writhes with scarlet rot.
You've said this before, but I have this now.
Ask that I stab myself with the needle.
Yes.
To quell the scarlet rot.
Exactly.
But how?
You just said it.
Never mind. I've decided I would rather trust you than simply continue to spoil from within. Would you mind averting your eyes for a moment?
I know all this game's lore, and all I got from that video was that Mikola is called Mikola the Kind, and that he is in fact Saint Trina.
Easier than expected.
I got less than that.
But why do I feel so?
Okay. She's just gonna enter the eternal slumber there. Who's best girl in Elden Ring? Probably Melina. I know Ronnie is the popular pick. I would say Melina or Millicent. That would be my picks. Those would be. English is hard. Ronnie will leave you in a loveless relationship. She will. She don't give a shit about you. She just wants the moon back or whatever. She's made of wood. Well, the common rebuttal, I mean, fair enough, but it's typically that she has 4 hands. Or so I've been told. Actually, this should be fine, right? Oh, absolutely. This is completely fine, yeah. I'm sorry, did that mace just elongate? This is why we use barricade shield, chat. Everyone is like, oh, use parry. Oh, where's parry? Just parry the boss. This is why we use barricade shield. This is why. Look at the stamina drain on barricade shield. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. shield greater than parries. Barricade shield is honestly ridiculous. Like how little stamina drain there is on an upgraded shield with barricade on it is insane to me. Like I don't even have, like imagine if I had a tower shield too. I'm using a mid shield. I'm using a mid shield. You know, I appreciate you putting it into my language with the double equal. Thank you for that. Dung Eater? Okay, yeah. Dung Eater, you know, not to be slept on. He's a contender for Elden Ring Best Girl, surely. Sleeping on, hold on, Rodrika Elden Ring? Oh, her. Yeah, I'm bad with the names. Fair enough choice. Fair enough choice. I stand by what I said. Turtle Pope is best girl. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Hold on, chat. Horalu, though? Just saying. Just saying. Hear me out. Listen for a moment. Just think about it. You know I'm right. It has to be. Anyway, well, I'm now looking for fun stuff because I've done everything here. I was like, okay, yeah, I've got the little quest thing to do, and there's a boss fight somewhere, and I found the boss. So, like, now what am I trying to do here? I just have to find something in Caelid that I haven't done. I'm looking. I'm a-looking. Oh, there's the tunnel that's like right here. Duh. I'm looking. I could have seen that without the interactive map. I just also closed my tab for the... Oh, my message was appraised. Was it the stupid one? Yes. It, of course, was, could this be dog? Warm welcome. Of course, nothing else. That, by the way, is placed in front of a turtle, if you couldn't just guess. Can't you do the Godskin guy in the tower? Oh! I haven't done the tower. Oh, shit. Is the tower gonna be closer to, like, Caelid scaling or Dragon's Barrow scaling? Sorry, I've been practicing my Japanese a lot lately. Did you hear that? I did it again. While joking and saying I've been practicing my Japanese a lot, I did it again. All because of false. Trying to publicly shame me for how bad it is. The psycho that's doing 70 playthroughs with each sorcery is on the 6th run now. Skipping spells that do no damage at all. So it's 70 with the spells excluded. There's only 70 that do damage, right? Because I think there's more than 70 in the game, right? I need 35k, not 33. I have a crush on Dung Eater. Most players do, I think. I can't believe that I just put down something as stupid as could this be dog in front of a turtle. That's really all it takes to start getting appraisals on Elden Ring, isn't it? Just do the classic memes. You know, drop a nice tri-finger. Could this be dog? What the fuck? That's all it takes. Ow! Man. The more that I use Barricade Shield, the more that I really am like, this is just... Like, you know, I've played Shield in, like, old school Souls games back when it was even more powerful than in, like, Elden Ring and Dark Souls 3 and stuff. Like, for as strong as shield builds are in the new games, they've got nothing on like Demon Souls, Dark Souls 1 shield builds, right? Those were just completely on another level. And this feels closer to that. This makes it feel like shields are busted again. Parry is a little more like skill expression for more reward. But man, this is just so easy to do with barricade shield. I was kind of hoping it would give me backstab. This guy's shooting at me. Do I still have the health regen? I do. That'll be nice. I don't want to be burning through all my heals while I'm going through. Man, even without it. Maybe I've just upgraded the shield enough to where it's really good, and I've just never taken shields this far in Elden Ring. That's a complete possibility. Because I don't think I have ever taken a shield build this far. I think that's right. In this game. Dark Souls 1, my first playthrough, I had a shield. For some of it. I actually dropped the shield on my... Yeah, I did. Like halfway through, I just dropped the shield entirely for Pyro Flame instead. Because, you know, it was Dark Souls, of course. You're not playing Dark Souls 1 right if you're not playing with pyromancies. Just the most fun shit in the game, simply. Is it really a shield build if you're not using a shield as your main weapon too? You know, that's a great idea, actually. I think we dropped this whole, like, knight theme. This whole sword sage bit. And I think we just completely pivot to the wall. I think that's the play, now that you bring it up. I think that's the move. You almost get the same performance as Barricade Shield without having to use it. That's ridiculous. But then, like, what else do you put on a heavy shield? I don't know if anyone in chat is playing Ghost of Tsushima on PC right now. I'm assuming you mean on PC, right? But one of my buddies is, one of my close friends is, and he loved the game when it came out on PS4, so he's like, yeah, it's just the game, but like better. And it runs really well. He has a mid-end system. He's still rocking like a 2060. I think it's a 2060 Ti. I don't know for sure. It's a 2060. Ti or not, I don't know which one. And he's getting great performance as well. So like the optimization was done right. You know, we don't have a Last of Us or Uncharted 4 port on our hands this time. Slightly better textures. Yeah, I know. It's basically the PS5 version, but you can turn up the textures to be the uncompressed versions. And it runs really well on systems that are lower spec than a PS5, which is incredible. Like, the optimization on the PC version is actively better than on the console versions. Textures was the only weakness. Yeah, I talked about it when they first put up the Steam page. I showed it on stream. If you look on the Steam page, the textures are really low res in the screenshots on there. And I'm pretty sure that they're just using screenshots from the console version, whichever one they're using. But like the textures are noticeably low res on the Steam page. And I had my buddy like open the game and show me. I was like, are the textures good? And he was like, well, I think they're good, but you're you. So he just opened the game and streamed it to me, and the textures are better than on the Steam page. So I'm pretty sure they're just using like either medium settings in those screenshots, which I don't know why they would, or more likely they're using like old promotional screenshots from the console versions. which is just weird. I don't know why they would do that, but hey, Sony must know what they're doing, right? Surely. You guys see that the studio behind Stellar Blade just also said that they are looking to start development on their PC port very soon. Because their game is only on PlayStation, but I don't think they had an exclusivity clause with Sony. Because just yesterday, they were saying on their Twitter that they're starting work on their PC port soon. Yoink, 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 yoink. PCA? PCA, AC3, PCA. Who PCA? Are we talking Armored Core 6? Ooh! I can't fast travel back. God damn it. I'm going to go search Dung Eater on Rule 34. See you later. All right, goodbye, Lorenzo. We'll see you around. Completely normal chat message. Completely sane, most sane Chole chatter, if you ask me. Yeah, we're talking AC6. I am no believer in the shared timelines, the unified timeline of Armored Core. I'm not. Until I have a direct link, I say no shared timeline. There's 4 of them, which is a completely normal amount. How many? I wanted to make a joke, but hold on. How many different like continuities are there in the Metal Gear universe? There's the NES/Snake's Revenge one. There's like the actual normal mainline one. And then there's the Acid timeline. And there's the, okay, there's more timelines in Metal Gear. There's 5, I think, right? Because there's, yeah, there's like mainline, the NES games, the Acid games, Ghost Babel, and Survive. So 5. God damn it, my joke is ruined. I was gonna say that the Armored Core series has more like different continuities than Metal Gear does, just because Metal Gear is kind of known for being convoluted and tricky to keep up with and stuff, which I feel like is kind of unearned. I don't feel like it's that hard to like keep up with what's going on in Metal Gear. I feel like that reputation, I don't know where that's really coming from, but it has that reputation. But no, the Armored Core does have one more timeline, one more continuity than Armored Core. Just wait until Gen 7. They'll tie it. Just you wait. We're never getting a new Metal Gear game again, so they'll tie it up. Don't worry. I honestly would like more Metal Gear like nowadays to like, I know that it's a hot take. That talisman will probably be very good later, but not now. Like I've played almost every I've played almost every Metal Gear title that Kojima didn't direct now. The only one I haven't played that he didn't direct is Survive. And like, I feel like there's a lot of value in them. It would obviously have to be like they would have to like reboot it or something and just do something entirely new. And I don't think Metal Gear fans would be very accepting of it. But I feel like there's good potential there still to do like a reboot. But I don't think it would ever live up to Kojima's mainline run. Kingdom, you guys see that Kingdom Hearts is coming to Steam? Like all of them? That's actually recent, like Sony property to PC news. And by recent, I mean like late last night, early this morning in American times. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Most overrated series of them all. Never played it. I've never really been interested in it, to be honest. But I've got some friends like False. Kingdom Hearts is like False's favorite gaming series ever. Oh my god. And I've heard that the story is just awful. Like in the best way. Like it's just really like convoluted and poorly written, but like it's kind of entertaining in that sense. So there's some curiosity. Ow. Shield really does feel good once you get it like kind of properly upgraded, at least enough to where you're able to start using it against bosses reliably. Oh, ow. Like, obviously, I've still got a ways to go. Shit. It's only gonna get more ridiculous, but like, I love RPGs. I don't like JRPGs, so you're still right, because, you know. Not sure False has valid gaming opinions after not listening to Mass Effect dialogue. She wasn't, like, intentionally doing it. It's just... it was a lot for me to sit there and not bring it up. Because like I said, I didn't say a thing until she was like, I don't really understand what's happening. And I was like, well, no shit, you don't understand what's happening, False. She started listening like halfway through the game, and then she started having a good understanding of what's going on, weirdly. Well, duh. Yeah, if you missed what it was, I was talking about it yesterday. She was trying to like make sure that she didn't, you know, sit there in silence for like stretches of time. Cause you know how I just shut my ass up when dialogue starts to like let it run, and then I'll go back to like yapping and chatting and stuff. False was like nervous to have too long of a stretch where she wasn't talking. So she was like trying to chat through the dialogue exchanges. So she would like be chatting, talking to chat for like a minute. She would look back because Mass Effect dialogue pauses whenever it's your time to speak, right? So she would look back and it would have like the subtitles for whatever the last spoken line of dialogue was, and then the wheel of options. And she would read whatever had just been said, select an option, and then I shit you not, like as soon as she clicks an option, she would look back over at her second monitor and start talking again. And so like 5 to 10 lines of dialogue are going back and forth. And then she eventually looks back and gets like only the last of that stretch of dialogue. And she's like, I don't really know what's happening. And that's when I had to be like, well, False. I can imagine why. Has committed gaming heresy. Bro, that's not even the heresy, okay? You don't even know. Do you know what the heresy is? Is that she's not playing Mass Effect 2 now. Like she's going to maybe play it someday. Not guaranteed, but she's not like, no, I'm never gonna play the second game. She's just like, oh, I just, you know, I wanna get some other stuff in. And I'm like, dude, you don't understand. She's like, yeah, the game was all right. It was a solid enough game. I'm like, yeah, but Mass Effect 2. Stop telling me. I mean, chat knows. I've said it many times before. I think Mass Effect 2 is easily one of the greatest RPGs ever made. And it's my personal favorite RPG ever made. Definitely the peak of the Mass Effect series. I don't think 3 is much worse than 2. Like, when I put aside my 12-year-old vitriol over the ending of Mass Effect 3, it's almost as good as 2. Ending aside. Top 5 RPGs. It's so good. It is legit one of the best. And I would also say, you know, it's kind of just because BioWare at that point was like in their peak, right? Like, I would also say Knights of the Old Republic is one of the best RPGs ever. The story in Mass Effect 3 isn't as good, but man, is Mass Effect 3 a good time. Just such a good time. Aside from that ending. KOTOR is amazing. I tried to get moderator of the channel, Tom Foolery, to play KOTOR because he's a massive Star Wars nerd. And he's also a big game design nerd. Like, I would say out of literally anyone in my chat who's like regular, Tom is probably the closest to me in like nerding out over just design and like the industry, right? So I was like, Tom, you have to play Knights of the Old Republic. You have to. You know what he did? He bounced. You know why? The combat. And to be fair, the combat sucks. But I was like, no, dude, you did not. I was so upset. I was so upset. He couldn't get through it. Hold on. Been getting a lot of stone 5s. Holy shit, we have 10. Oh, I have a smithing stone, or sorry, a somber stone 5 as well. That means that I have a Sword of Night and Flame upgrade. Can I just say that it's crazy that this dungeon does not have a stake right before the boss fight? I just recently finished Republic Commando. It's so good. I love KOTOR. Oh, hold on. The asterisk thing with the Ace Combat. Fuck. Armored Core missions. I don't know what it means. I don't remember. I brought it up just to say I don't remember what the meaning is. KOTOR on Switch is really good. I didn't even know that they did a Switch port. That would actually be a pretty good game for Switch. Maybe aside from like UI, I don't know. The UI would probably have some problems, but the UI had problems on Xbox, so I'm assuming it can't be much worse than that. And it worked out on Xbox well enough. Oh, fuck. I need to iframe that. On delay. Ow. I have trauma with this boss because of the one up in Mount Gelmir. The OGs know. This is one of the few open world bosses in Elden Ring that I fear. I wish this was a mount. This would be a really cool mount, to be honest. Having more mounts in this game could have been really cool. Actually, now that you bring it up, having mounts outside of Torrent could have been awesome in this game. That is a dead end. I'm going back to, oh, well, I'm gonna have 0 runes. Okay, hold on. I can go and grab a sword upgrade, and that will help a lot. Because it's a somber weapon. Like, 1 upgrade is a lot of an upgrade. Is a big upgrade. Fuck, man. How am I supposed to learn other languages when I can't speak my own? I've been speaking it for 20 years. How am I expected to be multilingual at this rate? Choosing a certain mission matters to getting the fuel depot mission. I have no idea how the... I don't think the branching paths really start until pretty late into Armored Core 1. Like, at least a third of the way through the game. I think you should always be able to get the Karasawa on a new playthrough, regardless of, like, which missions you're choosing. I could be wrong. Don't take my word, but going off of my experience with it, I don't think the split paths really come into play until, like, halfway. I think the first half of the game is always relatively the same. I think this guy is just super annoying because of his arena. This one specifically is in a really small arena. The one up on Mount Gelmir at least has like a huge area to fight him in. This one is really packed. Oh, there's a shortcut. In Time Spy Extreme? What is Time Spy Extreme? Stupid bitch. The Karasawa is a magical experience in Armored Core 1. In Gen 1 in general. Oh, it's a 3D benchmark. I see. I've never been huge on the, like, literally just running benchmark tools. I never did it on this PC, at the very least. I'm normally just like, yeah, let me just, like, see, like, a game that looks really good. Let me see if I can run this stably with, like, max settings, you know? And when I built this PC, that game was Cyberpunk, because the, what's it? The expansion was coming out like right after I got the PC up and running. So I benchmarked my PC with Cyberpunk, and when I saw that I could max the settings out aside from doing path tracing and still get like a locked 60, I knew we were in. We're future-proofed for a bit. So far so good on that one too, thankfully. Could you imagine like if a few months after, well actually, I wonder if I could max out the Last of Us PC port and get it stable. I haven't tried maxing it out on this system, but you know, the Last of Us PC port is notorious for that performance, that optimization, which has gotten slightly better. Last of Us is the PC killer. It's so funny. Because it's a 2013 game, and I know that it's a 2013 game, but they redid the assets and the textures, I know. But still, like, it's a game that was a decade old when it hit PC, and it was the game that, like, no one could run regardless of what hardware they had. Absolutely no one could get it working stably. Out of all the games in 2023 to be like the PC killer, it was the fucking Last of Us. You know, you'd think maybe it would be Cyberpunk again, because Cyberpunk when it came out was a PC killer as well. What else last year would I have expected to have bad performance? Pre-release, what would I have thought would perform poorly? That's about it. I would have thought Cyberpunk... I never really expect a game to run poorly, I guess. In all fairness. Yeah, I mean, there were a couple last year. It wasn't just The Last of Us. Jedi Survivor, obviously, had issues on literally every system on day one. And those issues kind of stuck around too. They got fixed up. Like, the major issues got fixed up pretty quickly for Jedi Survivor. I remember literally, like, the first night of the game being out, they got a patch that helped a lot. Because on day one of streaming that game, on the 1080 Ti build that I had at that point in the year, I was dropping down to like 20 FPS in the opening area, in the Coruscant area at the beginning. And I was like, oh my God. And that was on like medium settings that I was dropping to 20 FPS. Ooh, Arkham Knight. Dude, Arkham Knight launch day. That is one of the worst PC ports ever, for sure. I feel like we forgot about that one nowadays. But definitely Arkham Knight. Arkham Knight runs fine now, thankfully. Not being able to play The Last of Us sounds like a positive. It kind of is. I'm not a big Last of Us enjoyer myself, but anyone who was around at the time or who's heard me talk about it since it happened, like, going into the PC release, I was like, okay, you guys, I'm a bit of a Last of Us hater. Like, I always have been, right? So this is a good opportunity for me to pick up the game in, like, you know, what's going to be the definitive version of the game and give it one more shot, like, years later. Because I had played it when it came out on PS3, and then I played the PS4 remaster, like, a couple years afterwards. And both times I was kind of like, yeah, it's fine, I guess. So I was gonna give it one real good shot on PC last year, you know, go in with a fresh perspective, and then it launched the way it did. And now I'm still a Last of Us hater because I tried to give them a chance and they fucking blew it. I genuinely tried to give them a chance on that one. It was sad too. I tried to stick with the game. I was like, it's okay. They'll patch it in like a week. You know, classic PC launch day stuff. We'll get through it and I'll still like get my little rerun and we'll see if I like it more. And I did stick with it. I got like a good few hours into the game. I want to say like maybe 6 or 7 hours in. Until the performance just got so bad in some areas that I completely stopped. I really tried. I even stuck with it at its worst. Well, that shit just ran like ass. And it's one thing, right? If it's like, okay, my PC build is 5 years old, the game isn't in the best state, but it's partially because I'm just, you know, not on high-end hardware. But it wasn't even that. You had people doing like the 4090 benchmarks that were coming out at like 55 FPS. It's just like, dude, you have to have like a $4,000 build to be able to run this game at almost 60. Uh-oh. No. Speaking of build, I played a little more Diablo 4 last night. My opinion from yesterday stands. I think the game might be fun again. I think I got up to like level 29 or something. I'm leveling really fast, and I don't know if I don't remember the game being this fast. I think it might be because Druid is just better now. They buffed the hell out of Druid. And I'm maybe just not used to playing a strong low-level class in the game. But like, I legitimately have played maybe 3 hours of the season so far, and I'm at like level 29. Like, I'm leveling really quickly, which is a good thing, to be honest. Just means I can get to endgame while playing more casually and see if that's any better now. Because, like, the seasonal gimmick did add some endgame content, so I'm curious. Couldn't be me. Man, I've been playing it, and the new season's good. Man, even Asmongold right now is saying that the game is fun again, and that's how you know that they're doing something right. Asmongold doesn't talk positively about anything, unless it's World of Warcraft, but even then, not so much nowadays. Ow. Diablo 4 right now is in we're so back arc. Like, that's kind of the community consensus around it currently is it's just like, oh boys, the game is back to being fun. Like, it's happening. They actually managed to do it. Uh-oh. Don't screw me right at the end, man. Don't do it. Shouldn't be trusted at all. Well, Asmongold was the pioneer of the game being bad. Like, back at launch. Wait, a Somber 6? Oh my god, we got another sword upgrade. I got 2 sword upgrades in this tunnel. This is the best tunnel in the game. Officially. This is the best one. Two sword upgrades in one run of the tunnel.
Well, I took youth no matter lay out your own.
Only for me to eventually, you know, get my my actual main weapon that I'm looking for. And need to find more Sombers, but our alt weapon is coming together pretty well. We're leveling. Well, we're making progress, not... Leveling is different. Speaking of saying leveling made me think, I don't know how high I want to take my health bar right now. I might try to go to like 35. I think 35 should be a good amount for the time being. Like being in Caelid, about to go to like Altus Plateau, 35 is probably enough. Like it's probably a nice comfy amount. And then I can go back to scaling. I'll probably get a couple more levels of mind just because, especially now that we're like going to Altus Plateau, we're going to be going to Leyndell very soon. And then I'm going to get like all of my incants. So having a little, like having like 15 mind even is going to go a long way. Just trying to get ahead of that. I try to get all of my like prerequisites, so to speak, like in air quotes, done early so that later in the game I can just like, once I have everything together, I can just damage scale for the rest of the run. And that's it. So, you know, I like to get my health bar up where it should be. My what's it called? Equip burden. However much mind I'm gonna need. And then I just, you know, from there, we just damage scale. We just go. What else is there to be done? There's a cave here-ish. Hold on. Here-ish. I can find it. I don't need the exact location. For some reason, the map has the boss marked. I might have caves disabled by accident. That could be my fault, actually. I do. It's whatever. I can find the cave. That's enough. It's along the cliff wall somewheres, probably. I did see the new trailer, though. It was good. I mean, I feel like I have the hot take whenever I say that anything from FromSoft didn't like blow my balls off. But I talked about it at the beginning. Like, I don't really know the Elden Ring lore, so I didn't get much of anything out of it other than like some of the camera shots were really cool. And she was talking a whole lot about Mikola again. You know, just kind of driving that, yeah, Mikola's kind of going to be the big important guy here. Could you not do that? Thank you. Oh. Man, I need 2? Well, I found the cave. Where is a boy supposed to get 2 stone sword keys? That's ridiculous. Maybe the Husk Maiden might have some in stock. This is a long shot, but you never know. I don't think this was open before.
You've received the wisdom of the 2 fingers, have you not?
Oh, I have.
I bid you welcome as a true member of the Round Table. I am known as Gideon Ofnir, as a tarnished who wishes to stand before the Elden Ring and become Elden Lord. I am accumulating knowledge to be all-knowing. You now belong to a select group of fellows. As such, I ask that you remain constant. You'll be after more great runes now, eh?
Yeah.
Then as your fellow, allow me to divulge a little knowledge. The inheritors of the great runes, the shard bearers. We of the Round Table know the location of 5 of them, including the one you defeated. Godric the Grafted, Lord of Stormvale. General Radahn, who fought Melania and her rot to a standstill in the Caelid Wilds. Praetor Rykard, Lord of the Volcano Manor of Mount Gelmir. Morgoth, the Grace-Given, Veiled Monarch and Lord of Lame Dell. And Renala, Queen of the Full Moon, ruler of Rhea Lucaria's Academy. You'll still be after more great runes, won't you?
Sure. Oh my god.
Oh, my apologies for that nasty business.
Nasty business?
He got rather ahead of himself, it seems. As his master, I'd like to express my regret. But now, Ensha is slain and gone. Finished. Forevermore.
That's true. Much of a spiteful and manipulative ass Gideon is. He is one of my favorite Elden Ring characters just for that.
Ah, yes. By way of apology, allow me to tender some advice in regard to the half of the secret medallion you possess. Find the Albinoric woman.
Oh my god, I already did.
A cave to the west of the Laskia ruins, which jut from the mist-shrouded lake of Liurnia. She knows the location of the medallion's counterpart, I'm sure.
About the secret medallions.
Find the Albinoric.
Oh, okay.
She knows the. Find the Albinoric.
Fuck!
She knows the.
There.
So, Godric the Grafted, Lord of Stormvale. Despite being the blood of Godfrey, first Elden Lord, he's a grotesque old fool grasping for power. His castle lies upon the cliff to Limgrave's northwest, but I suspect you know that well enough already.
I do. He has so much lore.
So, despite
Oh, that's all
being
he's
his
got.
castle lies, I suspect
I thought there might be more.
General Radahn, the famed Red Lion and Scourge of the Stars, is a ferocious warrior.
Ferocious.
He fought Melania and her rot to a standstill in the Caelid Wilds to Limgrave's east. And now Caelid has been engulfed by the Scarlet Rot. Even approaching the region is no mean feat. I've heard survivors of Radahn's army are still in the wilds, staving off the rot with fire. And if it's true, I suspect Radahn is still there as well, in Caelid.
He was.
I doubt he much resembles his former self anymore.
At one point, he certainly was.
Is that potion what I think it is?
Is it?
Celevis. I suppose he's up to something again. Oh, I won't interfere. You go ahead and do what you must. The Round Table has no code to speak of. But I ask you this. Are you really going to do the bidding of that twisted dolly botherer?
Dolly botherer.
Would you rather hand that potion to me and see if we can't get one over on the bastard?
See, I mean, I like Gideon, but you know, I don't like. I like to not like Gideon. I like to hate Gideon. So I don't necessarily like him, but I dislike Celavis more.
Good. I'll dispose of the potion myself. You go and see Celavis, but don't give anything away. Just tell him that you tricked your mark into drinking the potion, as planned. Despite knowing next to bloody nothing, he's so far up his own arse he won't suspect a thing. His inevitable display of arrogance will certainly be a sight to behold.
I know there's more lore, but I can come back with time. That's a whole lot. Oh, hello.
Oh, hello.
Oh.
I've not seen you here before. I am the Feli Lu, warrior, here by decree of my father. The pleasure's mine, as a fellow tarnished, guided by grace to the Round Table hold.
I'm sorry, did you say that you have not seen me before? I found you.
Ah, yes. I wonder if you've met my foster father. If you haven't already, I advise you introduce yourself. Father is leader of the Round Table.
Gideon?
I'm sure talking to him will be worth your while. It's about time I headed off.
Okay.
I'll see you again, warrior, should the fates deign it.
Surely.
It's about time I'll see you again.
The Stormveil Throne? Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. No more bell bearings. Do you have keys? No. Ah, that's not good. Oh, you do have a memory stone. Nothing else too valuable. All right. I'm doing it. This is what? I've got like 300 hours. Elden Ring Stone Sword Key. Okay. Well, Patches sells some. Which cave is Patches? I think it's this one, like in the river, right? Elden Snape. I don't like Celavis. Not one bit. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Oh, Patches. Wait, no, I was going the right way. Never mind. That looked like outside to me. Don't do this. You don't want to do this, boys. Trust me. Ow. I warned them. Wrong way. Is this the Patches Cave? This isn't what I remember the Patches Cave being, but it's been a while. Oh, he's not here. Don't you dare. I kind of want to. This is a teleporting one, right? Yeah, where does this go? Is in Liurnia? Oh, this is fine. Why can I not fast travel? What is that? Kuma? It is a Kuma. Not Akuma. Fuck. I try to go with the bit, and then I bring up the master of the Satsui no Hado. I can't fast travel. Let me out. Let me out. I want to leave. Oh, fuck's sake. If I rest at a grace, am I free to travel? Yes, okay. Now the great question is, who is Raya? That's not her. I should probably go talk to her though, since Gideon said so. Find the Albinoric woman.
I told the all-hearing brute already that I possess no such medallion. Or have you come to take more from me? Was my other half not enough? Or do you speak true?
I just showed it to you.
Albus entrusted his medallion to you. Then I have no choice but to trust that this was his dying will. Let's try again. I'm Latenna, an Albinoric, the same as old Albus. My apologies for my coarse words earlier. I presume the worst. Seeing that you're another tarnished like that all-hearing brute.
I know where you mean now.
That you will forgive me. The medallion's better off in your hands anyway. Would you consider...
Yeah, I realized who it was.
Service? I must go back. There is something I must do. Even if I must say farewell to my wolf Lobo. Will you show me the way? To the land of Miquella's Erdtree. If you accept, I would gladly apprise you of the whereabouts of the medallion's other half.
Well, sure.
Thank you kindly. They say the other half of the medallion is beyond the Forbidden Lands, north of the Erdtree, in Castle Sol, on the mountaintops of the Giants, accessible by the Grand Lift of Rold.
In Castle Sol.
Then I suppose it's time. Farewell, Lobo. My faithful wolf. My better half. I will go with the Tarnished, so that our journey will not have been in vain. Forgive me, Lobo.
Oh, goodbye. Just like that. Oh, what was that?
Call upon me when needed, and I will fight at your side.
Thank you. Okay. So he would be like around here, is what you're saying, I think. I think that's where she is. Although she might have moved, because I did the necklace thing, I think. Earlier, I'm pretty sure I did this part of her quest. So she might have moved up to Altus. And if she moved, then he might have moved. Another crab. Do you want Sekiro or do you want crab game? What do you want? What do you want from me?
Hello. Hello.
Hello?
Please.
Have I not helped you?
Hello.
Hello.
It's rather chilly here, isn't it? My mistress sent me off on an errand, but I was accosted by a ruffian. And now I'm in a bind. Could I ask you lend a hand? Perhaps. That thug made off with a precious necklace. I need someone to retrieve it. Only, he too is tarnished.
I guess I didn't do it.
Any qualms confronting your own, I shall find another. Oh, thank you, dear.
I thought I got your necklace back for you.
That we've met like this. The thug should be resting at an abandoned home down the way. Please, I must have the necklace back. The thug should leave.
Okay, that's actually it. You told me no Sekiro, I've given up. Why did I say no Sekiro? Tom. Ryan. Can you read something on stream? No. What is this? Oh my god, it's okay. Is it an automated account? Please be automated. Okay, it's not. It's actually just someone doing it manually. So Zach Busey is a figure who kind of reports on like streaming news, mostly as it pertains to Twitch. But I guess he reported this new Twitch thing that I haven't seen yet, so just give me a second. Oh, we heard about this before. Yeah, we've heard about this previous, or at least I've seen this before. I guess, is it out? Have they added this to Twitch today? Like the content filters? Because I know that they had talked about this and like shown images of it previously. But then there's this parody account that literally just says exactly what he says. And uwu-ifies it. Sexual themes where? On Twitch? Oh, I don't know. I've never seen anything sexual on twitch.tv. Me personally, never once. Never once. Yeah, you know, I was gonna do a bit out of this. I literally went to my other monitor, chat, to just open the Twitch front page and pull over whatever I find, because I was so confident that I would find something to like feed this bit. But I'm being like completely unironically, chat, I cannot pull over what I can't pull over the window. I can't, because YouTube would bonk me for it. I'll send it to false. Scroll. I saw him saying thank you. Was there more to it? Oh, false replied. False replied to it. Oops. Wrong window. You see what I sent, false? I literally just went to the front page of Twitch for the bit. And I can't even pull it over. Zoom in. Oh, it was there. I forget that I have to like zoom stuff for stream because my monitor is huge. You know, I'm sitting here and I'm looking at it on a 36-inch screen. It's easy to forget that when that's condensed down to like whatever you guys might be watching on, especially like a phone, it's not anywhere near as readable for you.
Well, show me what it's worth to you, and I'll consider parting ways with it. I'm not in love with it or nothing. You're a shrewd one, Chief. First, you hand me the runes, and don't try nothing, neither.
I don't think he asks for much. Yeah, 1,000, sure.
All right.
Because you wouldn't scroll.
Thing's no damn use to anyone anyway.
What do you mean?
Your bloody idea, mate. Don't come crying to me later.
What do you mean I ruined it because I wouldn't scroll? There was nothing more to scroll. I was at the bottom of the thread. I don't get it. In the words of Leon Kennedy, women.
The thug should be resting at an abandoned home down the way. Please, I must have the necklace back.
Here it is.
Yes. That is my missing necklace.
I know.
Thank you kindly. I am in your debt. Did I forget to announce myself? I am Raya, in the service of Lady Tanith of the Volcano Manor. I seek stalwart Tarnished, who might join our house.
I'm very
You
stalwart.
are very brave yourself. Not only a steady hand, but a steady heart. Merciless, even to your own kind. Such strength is precisely what my mistress seeks. Please, take this.
Thank you.
Brave Tarnished. Seek the Altus Plateau, the realm of the Erdtree. Most Tarnished are doomed to wander the outskirts of the lands between, peering wistfully at the towering Erdtree. But you are no ordinary Tarnished. And once that is proven, the Volcano Manor will fully extend its invitation to fight amongst a family of champions.
Okay.
Oh, and one more thing. Only for you. This land of Liurnia is connected to the Altus Plateau by the Grand Lift of Dectus, beyond the High Road. But the lift has been defunct for an age, meaning there's no simple means of passage.
Is it Sugar Daddy?
You must seek the old
I don't know.
ruins in the cliff. At the base of the valley, near the Grand Lift, there's an old tunnel. It was excavated from both ends.
Could my legs stop glitching out?
Liurnia to the Altus Plateau. I have faith in you. A champion through and through.
That's
I
me.
do hope that we can meet again. Seek the old. At the place it was excavated. I have faith in you. I do hope.
Where's Patches? Around. But where's?
Please stop, brave Tarnished.
I simply
You will
jumped
only
into.
tire by striking this barrier. Besides, I am no foe of yours. Please, think this over.
I won't kill you. Raya is not.
That you have reconsidered. Thank goodness.
Raya is not best girl. Where the hell is Patches? You think he'll probably be on the map, right? Surely. Scroll over to Liurnia. Found him. It was 100%. No. There are two good contenders for Elden Ring Best Girl, and it's either Melina or Millicent. Those are the two. No Ronnie, no Raya. Those two. That's it. I don't make the rules.
Oh, well. It's been a long while. It's me, Patches the Untethered.
Hello.
I'm still in business, if you can believe it. Now I'm my only supplier, so I haven't got much. But everything here is
Fia.
top-notch. Patches Emporium.
Maybe
Now
Fia.
even in Raya Lucaria.
That was a little backstretch while sitting. Ah, a key. Perfect. Now I can get in.
By the way, have you met that girl Raya? She's a strange one, but I
She's
believe
very
she was in
strange.
need of help. Not that it's any of my business, but if she rings your bell, why not lend her an ear?
Oh. That's what you mean. Okay, wow. That is not how I interpret. Anyway.
You're making your way to the Erdtree, no? Well, I heard something that might help. A special means of reaching your destination. Have you ever seen an Iron Virgin? The clunky contraptions are whirlwinds of sickles and spiked wheels. But long ago, they were endowed with a spell of transposition. And get this, a surviving virgin sits at the bottom of the big water wheel in the Academy of Rhea Lucaria. Its transpositional powers fully intact. So right, if you get caught in it on purpose, it'll chuck you out straight at the base of the Erdtree. Or so I'm told.
We are not talking about Ratussi in chat again. We are not.
Oh yeah, great story.
Stop with the
Tell you as many
Ratussi.
times as you like. There's a surviving Iron Virgin at the bottom of the
Oh,
big water.
it's just okay.
There's a surviving.
Ah, I started it again. I have my key. Oh, it was here. I was like, fuck, where even was the cave I was trying to get into? I actually forgot because I ran around so long trying to get a key. We are not talking about Ratussi. Who came up with that? I don't remember. But we are not talking about it. It wasn't me, if you can believe it. It was not something I said. Give you. There we go. We're in. Ooh, and there's a chest right in the entrance? Hello. I forget that this is Elden Ring. I don't have to rest to set my respawn. I do it every time. It's a rune arc. I am now upset because the chest was pointless. God knows who came up with it. Probably like Mikkel. Mikkel would make sense. Definitely. Okay, no way through that. I was about to buy a new guitar this month, but no. I have to pay for a roof repair. Oh! At this rate, if you don't already own a house in the US, odds are not in your favor. Unless you're like part of a hedge fund, then maybe. They seem to have a very easy time getting a hold of houses. How do I get through these? Let me in. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, you're dangerous too. I don't like you. Actually, they might not be that dangerous anymore. Opens from another side. Woo! Oh, nice. Just one charge shot. That's the two upgrades that I've gotten on my sword. Just to go back and buy myself a house at a reasonable price. It's crazy what's happening with real estate. The core tenet of the American dream is going away. Yeah, what's crazier is that, like, with the problems that are popping up, there's no real solution currently. Like the hedge fund thing, right? Being one of the biggest problems with the real estate market currently. It's like, what are you gonna do? Lock hedge funds out of the market? Oh, the government can't do that. Unless they, like, rewrite some of the Bill of Rights. They can't do that. It's just a problem that's like, well, shit. Guess that's just how it is right now. Not much to be done. It's bad. It's bad. Just build your house in Africa. Yeah, just, you know, buy property and move to another country. Simple. Just, you should have bought a house 10 years ago. One of my buddies was he got into like a Twitter thread arguing about the real estate market right now with like a couple of older folk. I was gonna say boomers, but like Gen Xers, right? And my buddy got told that he just should have bought a house like 10 years ago instead of waiting. And he was like, I mean, I was 13, but sure, I just should have bought a house. Like, what? Ow. Boosh. Yeah, he pretty much just got told, like, well, guess you should have bought a house while they were still, like, easily available. Huh? Ooh. Fuck. I don't know if there's a way to even finesse your way through that. There probably is. I probably just lack the skill required. Could we not? The only way the younger generation is going to be able to get a home is if their parents come off of some of, oh, but I was okay. Come off of some of their wealth before they die. Which they should anyway if they want to pass something down. Well, yeah, there's that whole thing of like, you should like put the house in, like if you're a parent, I'm not a parent, so I've just heard this. I haven't paid too much attention. But there's apparently something with like, you should be signing the house over to like next of kin, or just if you're not a parent, whoever else you want to give it to when you die. But like, you're not supposed to just sign it into your kid's name or whoever's name. There's like something else that you're supposed to do, because if you sign it into their name, they end up needing to pay the property tax on it, but there's some loophole to get around that. I don't know what it is. I've heard this. There's apparently some way to like sign your house off to someone else without requiring them to start paying the property tax on it. Oh, sorry, not property tax, capital gains. I was thinking of capital gains, my bad. Capital gains tax is what I meant. Which, dude, could you imagine, like, just... could you imagine, like, my parents, like, sign the house into my name, like, this year, theoretically, right? Just for the hell of it, right? Let's say that they sign their house down. It's probably, like, gonna add, I don't know, 500K to my taxes in capital gains this year. Bro, I'm gonna go broke. Like, not literally 500K in tax payments, but 500K worth of capital gains tax. Whatever that ends up. No, I phrased it wrong again. I'll have to pay capital gains on a sum of 500K, but I don't actually have the funds to do that because I don't make 500K a year. That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I meant. That capital gains is coming from an asset, not from actual liquid income. Funds. And I quote, "To be honest, owning a house in most of America is not the best." I mean, right now, it genuinely is like, no one wants to buy a place because it's just cheaper to rent. End up having to sell their inheritance. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to keep the house if it got signed down to me this year. I just wouldn't be able to. So I should probably look into what that loophole is, to be honest. Not that my parents are looking to sign it down this year, but just to make sure that we're all on the same page. Just for me to be like, hey, I don't make $1 million a year. If you sign this house down to me, I'm fucked. Don't do it. Oh, HOAs. HOAs are a bitch. Such a bitch. Although sometimes you get stuck with the HOA shit if you're renting too, depending on where you are, right? If you're renting a house, you might still have to deal with HOAs. What is even up with HOA? It's just the worst. It's just the worst ever, really. Although, when I was living in Florida, oh fuck. At one point, my girlfriend at the time and a friend of hers were renting a house together in like a neighborhood that wasn't too far away. And they had to deal with their HOA. They had to participate in the HOA. Like they had to pay the fee for it every month and whatever and stick to the rules and all that. And it was just the worst thing. I was like, man, I'm so glad that I don't have to put up with that. Though I didn't live in the greatest apartment complex at the time either. So I kind of had my own shit with that, but whatever. I was still like, yeah, I don't envy that whatsoever. And what was it? Oh yeah, the Facebook like messenger chat that she was in for the neighborhood, like through the HOA. Dude, the fucking drama, like YouTube drama has nothing. Like internet drama has nothing on the neighborhood Facebook messenger group chat. The amount of shit that went down in that group chat every fucking day was so funny. Like she always had screenshots that she was sending. She was just like, oh my God, look at this. This is absurd. And it would be the most random shit. Their neighborhood had a public pool. Like it had like an office building that had like a public pool for the whole neighborhood, right? And there would be like some people in the neighborhood who are like, stop letting people bring their kids to the pool. I'm trying to relax. And then the people with kids are like, you can't tell me not to bring my kids. And it's the most random, like, this shouldn't even be drama, but people would just start drama over absolutely nothing in the neighborhood group chat. And it was so entertaining whenever she would send me stuff from it. I loved it. Oh, hello. I didn't realize that this was what we were doing. Oh my God, no stamina. Oh, okay, you're weak as fuck. Okay. I think I might have over-leveled a bit for this guy specifically. It's crazy because the last tunnel that we did, I actually got my ass kicked by the boss. And now in the same region, here we are. That was a boss fight. I was actually scared when I dropped in, too. Oh. What? Oh, okay. I was like, wait a minute. We're all the way in Limgrave? Sounds like public toilet. Yeah, public pools. Yeah. Both of my apartment complexes in Florida had like a pool for the complex, and both of them were gross. I never once swam in either of the pools Because... Hold on. False... What? Huh? False sent me a Discord message 8 minutes ago, which I'm assuming is when we started talking about the houses. 8 minutes ago. I need me a husband to build me a house and go to war and never come back. What? That's some real back in my day. It is some real back in my day shit. I thought I would share since it's relevant to the current discussion. But also what? That's a nice life goal. You know, I could get behind that. Surely. I could make it work. Oh my god. Hold on. I accidentally closed my map. I had to go pull it back up. I don't know what I haven't done. Oh, I might have one. Yeah, I haven't done that tunnel. I just closed my tab again. That's how women got houses. Oh, back in the day. I think False just proposed to. I'm not in the military. What? What you talking about, Willis? Robot needs to be. Just press the caps lock button. Just press it. Press the button. I'm a guy. False. No one. Okay. You aren't in the military, but you could be. Every once in a while, it does genuinely, like, it's a consideration. I feel like that's most guys, right? I feel like most guys, like, before you're past, like, 24, most guys just on occasion are just like, you know, maybe I could just join the military. Because every once in a while, you know, you kind of buy into it and you're like, yeah, that actually does kind of sound like a good time. And then you think about it and you're like, whoa. Wait, hold on. I feel like I'm missing so much. What the fuck? Am I hearing? Oh, blob on the floor. We're fine. 20 years and you get a paycheck for the rest of your life, right? Like every once in a while, you're kind of like, for me, I'm not gonna lie, chat, okay? For me, I'll keep it a buck. Over the last few months, every time that I have kind of thought of it, I've kind of been like, I could fly planes, right? I could be a pilot. That sounds like a way to live. And then I remember that even though it's just the Air Force, it's still the military. And then I'm like, oof, I don't know if I'm cut for it. I mean, clearly I'm cut for it. Look at me, but you know. I'm actually not cut for it right now. I gotta get working out again. I have been losing definition at an alarming rate recently. I've gotten just as much as I, you know, try to keep up with everything. I have too many hobbies to try to like maintain on a daily basis sort of thing. I can't fit it all in a day. something's got to go every day, and lately working out has been going more often than not, and it's bad. I'm not happy about it. I don't like it. I feel like I missed so much. I was yapping about who knows what. If you didn't play so much Tekken, I haven't really. Hold on. Tekken 8. Last 2 weeks, 70 minutes. I haven't even been playing Tekken, is the thing. My really the big thing, the big thing is I reinstalled Unreal Engine, so my game dev hobby is back. Kind of bad. It's I knew that I shouldn't have done it, but I gave in. Sorry, I'm on my phone right now. I'm rereading to see if I missed any particular highlights. You guys bicker like a married couple already. I can't propose to Cole. We aren't friends. I'm telling you, any woman who proposes to me is probably getting a yes at this point. I'll take it. The person came from your chat and deadass apologized, thinking I was a guy? Who? Who? Cole, wait, what? Oh my. Cole, I was like, what is the context for Ryan saying I haven't been touched with intention? Has Chole played any military games like Milsim? I used to play a lot of Arma when I was younger. And it's not Milsim, but late last year I played a lot of Ready or Not when 1.0 came out. I love Ready or Not. It's so good. I think of that tweet. My wife fucked 10 guys while I was gone and I get scared by fireworks. I've seen that. That is that was a really viral tweet. I also have seen that tweet. Shit changes you in awful ways. Yeah, it's kind of why I'm like, oh. Like every once in a while it sounds appealing, but then I remember like the downsides of it as well. And I'm like, I don't think I'm cut for it. Is false in the US? If she's in the UK, I know a guy with money looking for a wife. Bro, tell him I could get a visa. Tell him. We can figure it out. We can figure something out. We can make it work. How much money are we talking? How much? He won't ask me how my day was because I have to train him to. You do. Because that's just not... This isn't a specific to you thing. Enough to buy a house I'm in. Let him know. Oh, that's awkward. Downsides, I say ope. Like a lot. It just, the first, you know, if he needs like a pro and con list, ope is a con for sure. You'll have to untrain ope. I don't know how, like, I don't know what you would do to do that, but you're gonna have to find a way. Because despite all of my active effort to try to like suppress the accent, ope is just, it's too ingrained. With minimal makeup, I could pass as a woman. I am not in that boat, unfortunately. I'm too manly. Sorry. Whoa. What is this? 4. You certainly aren't too manly. Have you seen the beard? You need to shave. Yeah, like twice a day. Have you seen this shit? I trim my beard daily to keep it here. I can clean shave and like maintain it, but I need to like clean shave every single day. Laser hair. Can you laser hair removal your face? Is that a thing you can do? I wouldn't want to. I look better with a beard than without. Although I think I look best with a beard a little shorter than this. This is just easier to maintain, simply. Like this length is easier to do. It's such a pain to maintain. Yeah, beard, facial hair, it absolutely is a man's makeup, or at least a part of it. But it's also, you know, makeup. Takes daily effort. One thing that I am pretty lucky about is that my beard grows like evenly. I don't have like any patchiness or like spots that grow faster or slower than others. That's like my one saving grace, is that my beard actually grows completely evenly. I only ever get to grow a mustache. I have never shaved down to just a mustache. I fear what it might look like. A couple of my buddies have for like a day or two as a joke, and it has never looked good on a single one of them. So I don't even, like, there's no curiosity from me. Had a beard transplant so he can grow a beard. I mean, beards are nice, man. Beards are real nice. You can laser hair removal your coochie. Yes, you can your face. I guess that makes sense when you put it like that, actually. That does kind of make sense. Uh-oh. I look better without it anyway, so it doesn't really matter to me. Yeah, I have the face where like my ideal, just because of the way that my face is like shaped, is like very short beard, like very short full beard. Shorter than this. This is like, you know, I've got a solid layer here. Shorter than this. This is just easier. It's less work on a day-to-day basis to keep it here. If I want to keep it at like the actual ideal length, I have to use a blade with no cover to get it that short. And then it's like, I'm literally sitting there like doing a whole ass barber's job every single morning just to keep my beard looking right. I did it for a little bit. It's just not worth it. I have to like sit there and like by hand shave it down evenly with an uncovered blade, and it's not worth it. I say for those that don't shave, the uncovered blade part is important because it means that if I go too much, like if I push down a little too much, or if I angle it wrong or anything, I'm gonna take all the hair off. So you have to be like very particular about it if you're using like an actual just straight blade. Whereas I just use like a cover and just run it straight over. trims it down to the length. If I've got any stragglers, then I take the cover off and I just clip those real quick, and that's it. It's like 4 minutes of effort. Less than 4, like 3 minutes of effort a day. Twice a week if I really want to keep up. I'll shave my neck like every 3 days too. Subtle flex, but I... Never mind. I was gonna say it. Never mind. Is that Boss Door? This is Boss Door. Please tell me that I've outscaled you. Like the last guy. Ow, fuck! Shield can't block it. Oh no, you're tough. I have not over-leveled for you. But your moveset seems easy enough so far. I could live with this. Ow. Caps are useful. I read it, just not out loud. You guys know when I joke and I say like most sane Chole chatter whenever someone says something crazy? This is one of those moments. This is one of them. Ow. Uh-oh. Oh, ow, 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 ow. R1 Andy today. Hey, if it works, I'm not gonna stop. Ooh, that's a nice sword. Unfortunately, not great for what I'm doing, but that's a nice sword. Who doesn't love a good old Moonveil run? Am I right? Now, where does this go? Why is there more tunnel with a site of grace down here? Oh, rear entrance? Huh? Okay, it is. You can just enter this tunnel from Limgrave, I guess. Huh. Yep. Frost Moonveil. Can you put frost on Moonveil? I wouldn't think that you could. I did frost. What's it called? Oh, once you open the door. Okay, so you have to come from the Caelid side. That's why. I used frost Uchi and Rivers of Blood when I played Rivers of Blood, and it was very fun. It's so good. Did I fight the Knights Cavalry in Caelid? Let's check, because it's in a spot where it's completely likely that I ran into him. I just don't know if I did. On the really long one? The really long one is Nagakiba, right? I think. Maybe I did do Nagakiba. Did I do Uchi Katana or... I don't remember, actually. I could be wrong. Where are the katanas at? I don't have it. I don't have the, What's the long one? Nagakiba sounds right. It might have been that one. In the snow. I haven't even gotten that far. I did not fight Knight's Cavalry. What what games do false stream? Doof. Yep, we're stick. I said that right. That's exactly as you would say that in English. False currently is playing Hellblade. She just finished the 2 games that she was playing, so I'm trying to think. Hellblade and False. Ow, fucker! Give me a second here. Talking to chat. Also, hello, Peanut. Dead Space. Dead Space is right. I forgot you were gonna do Dead Space. Are you starting Dead Space this week? And I haven't mentioned it yet. On Saturday, I'm gonna be on there playing Halo 4 again. Bitch. Oh, you can't critical art them, can you? Or critical art, Jesus Christ. I've been playing Street Fighter. I've been trying to get ready here and there. I haven't really played much. I'm still not going to be fully prepared. What was that? Poison Moth Flight. 2005? It was 2012, my guy. Okay, come on now. Come on. Is there anything else? I think I've done everything other than that. Oh, there's an Everjail up there. But I think that up, yeah, that's up on the cliff. So I think that's considered Dragon's Barrow. Not 100%. I don't want to move into Dragon's Barrow just yet. At least, I don't know. Should I? I'm either going to Altus Plateau or Dragon Barrow. I don't know which one would be... Which one would feel more natural to do first? Like, in my mind, Altus Plateau, but... I don't really know. To Ryan, it felt like 2005. Anyway. Oh. Hold on. Hold on. I failed to realize I have not gone to the crater yet. Should I do that? That's a smaller area. I think I'm going to do that first. I think I'm going for it. That's good to do for quest stuff. I'm doing that. People don't know their age. False is on smoke today. This is normal. This is normal. This is your streamer outside of her stream. This is what she's like. I forgot. I forgot that False, despite having mod, the other mods have managing and she doesn't. Mickle just swooped in out of nowhere and timed her out. We don't do weep shit here. Mickle, I've been waiting for your appearance. Have you been playing Diablo 4? This is a little out of nowhere, but hear me out. Because if you haven't, I gotta tell you, man. I gotta let you know. Mikkel has fixed it. False is coming back. Give it a second. Mikkel is mad. You can go onto the other account again, False. Have not been playing Diablo? No, Mikkel. Season 4. We're back. You heard it here first. We're back. Do you know how back we are, Mikkel? Do you want to know how back we are? Get this. Even Asmongold thinks that the game is fun right now. That's how back we are. Certified Hood Classic. Get this, even. This is probably the least believable part, okay? This is probably the least believable part. Leveling on Druid feels good. It's insane. I've played like 3 hours over the last few days, just on my own, having a good time. I'm level 29 on a Druid in like 3 hours of gameplay. I'm playing minions, Mikkel. I'm playing minions on a Druid and it feels good. There's a traitor taken care of. Onwards to Nokra. Oh, that's Blythe. Or sorry, Blythe. No one trusts Asmon reviews though. I feel like Asmon has continually gone down, but the reason I say it is because Asmon was probably like the most outspoken Diablo 4 hater when the game came out last year. And there have been clips floating around of him playing the game, and even he's like, yeah, the game is just fun right now. Like, I don't know how long it will be fun for, but like right now I'm having a good time. Which is insane, because like he's like one of the biggest Diablo 4 haters out there. Mikkel didn't do it because of water. Coming down here scares me every time, especially at night. I can't fucking see. Ooh, the jump was sketchy. I didn't like that. Am I excited for Despicable Me 4? I can't contain myself. I'm absolutely ecstatic over the release of Despicable Me 4. Are they making a 4th one? Well, I guess it's not really the 4th one, is it? Because they did like the Minion spin-off, and I think they did like 2 of them, didn't they? Didn't they do a couple of spin-off movies? Is Actman still a Diablo hater? I don't know, because Actman doesn't stream. So for Actman, you kind of have to wait for like a video, and his videos are very well edited and put together and stuff, and he does it all himself. He doesn't have like any editors or anything, so it takes time. The season's only been out for like, I think 4 or 5 days. I only hopped on like 3 days ago. I was a couple days late because I didn't know the season was starting. But I had planned to go back with the new season. Because the whole thing with the new season, like their whole plan was there were 2 goals for this season. And it was to add a new endgame activity, which they did. I don't know what it's called off the top of my head. But there's a new endgame activity. And they completely overhauled the loot system to try to make it like more streamlined and more enjoyable. They took out like a ton of the prefixes that people weren't enjoying, like that people just never used. They took a lot of them out entirely. They added a couple prefixes, like there's items dropping now that grant you passive life restore over time, like life per second can drop on items now. So like it's pretty fun. Something besides just slaving away on nightmare dungeons. Oh, and they didn't like say that this was a major focus going in, but they massively buffed the mob density. The mob density is crazy compared to what it was before, especially in Helltide. I've mostly just been farming Helltide so far because it's just fun. There's so many mobs in the Helltides right now. On Epic? Wait. Kingdom Hearts was already on PC? Might actually be very good by the time expansion comes around. Yeah, the general consensus right now is like, is the game completely saved and you can play it for like thousands of hours per season? No. But is the game at least in a state right now where it's going to be fun for like a couple hundred hours a season? Yes. So we're moving in a good direction compared to like when season 1 dropped and just completely borked everything, which is exciting. So good that you'd stream it. I've actually been kind of considering doing hardcore runs. The only hesitation is I don't know how many people in chat are into Diablo, but I have kind of considered doing hardcore runs just because I'm having a good time. I could have sworn I heard something drop in behind me. It was on Epic years ago? Oh. I never knew that. I thought it was coming to PC for the first time. It's a more fun game to play. What, you don't like the like Coco Melon-esque quality of just, you see enemies pop up, you see big skill go off, you see enemies disappear? What's not to love? It's just like a brain. It's just one of those games that it's like having Subway Surfer gameplay up. You could just have Diablo 4 gameplay up, you know? Or like Ultra Kill P rank gameplay. The other day, someone came in when I was doing P ranks on Ultra Kill, and they were like, I have no idea what's happening in this game. I've never played it, and there's a lot going on that I don't understand. But it's just kind of like mesmerizing to look at. I feel like Diablo gameplay, or like really any good ARPG gameplay, is like that. Where you could just kind of like zone out and stare at it and listen to someone yap about whatever, and it just works. It's good enough content. I was just there for the birds, for Jess wanting the birds. Jess would actually love the build that I've been doing because ravens are really not bad right now. Well, they've added some, it's getting really, they've added some, what's it called? Item aspects that for Druid specifically that like combine their companion and their nature skills and give a lot of synergy between them. So like I've been playing a build where I have like my minions doing most of the work, but then the entire time the minions are also buffing the hurricane skill that I'm using, which is just like a giant whirlwind that sits around me whenever I activate it for a few seconds. And I'm just absolutely mowing through, like using my minion activations whenever I can to like get the big attacks off. And other than that, just like there's a small hurricane around me, and you know, the wolves are passively doing their thing. The ravens are randomly swooping in for some damage. If you watch Demon Souls first time playthrough, it's rage and fun every few minutes. I feel like Elden Ring is, I mean, I've said it so many times before, but to that extent, I think Elden Ring is like the worst Souls game in terms of pacing. I feel like there's a lot of long stretches in Elden Ring where there's not really a lot happening that's interesting. At least by comparison. Because like, especially with older stuff like Demon Souls and Dark Souls 1, the level design is so, what's the word? Compact? Like it's so small and kind of like all packed into one space that there's just so much happening all at once, like so much sadistic design or like clever design or whatever. There's always something going on. Elden Ring isn't really like that. Aside from, what's it? Legacy dungeons in Elden Ring are great. Stormvale is good. Lane-Dell is good. But outside of that, there's just a lot of not a lot happening. Is Twisting Blades still meta? I could look. I haven't looked at the meta. I could, because I am kind of curious. I think that Sorcerer is no longer considered the worst class in the game. At least from what little I've heard. What little I've been paying attention to, like, meta discussion. I think Druid and Necromancer are still considered, like, the two best for endgame. But I think Sorcerer is more viable than it was before. Still perma one-shot? That I don't know. Hold on. I could go and look. Bone Spear Necro? Let's see. Tier list. They have a bunch of different tier lists. Let's say... Oh, Nightmare Dungeon and the Pit. The Pit is the new endgame thing. So this is like the current Season 4 endgame tier list. What was I looking for? Oh, Twisting Blade and Bone Spear. Let's see. Hold on. Hold on. Where? I must be blind. Twisting Blades Rogue is in B tier. Oh, Whirlwind Barb? That's also a good question. Twisting Blade Rogue is in B tier. Bone Spear. Bone Spear is in B tier. Whirlwind. Whirlwind Barb is in A tier. There are 2 Sorcerer builds that are sitting in S. There's 2 builds for every class in S tier. Like there's 2 Barb, 2 Druid, 2 Necromancer, 2 Sorcerer, and 1 Rogue. I think I had a Twisting Blade Rogue. I played a little Twisting Blade. Rogue was honestly my least favorite class back when the game first came out. Like out of what I played, Rogue felt like it was missing a little sauce. Didn't feel saucy enough. Every other class felt properly saucy to me, at least from what little I played of Sorcerer and Barbarian at launch. Everything else felt like it had the right amount of sauce. But Rogue, I wasn't super into. Hello. What are you hiding back in this corner? Look up PvP meta. Here, I can pull it over too. I probably should have. Do they have PvP tier list? I don't think they have a PvP tier list, actually. On this site, at least. No, they don't. Here. Diablo 4 PvP tier list. Rogue Beats, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. That's a year old. Here we go. Here's an updated Season 4 list. This one isn't as nice to look at as what I just had. Oh, here you go. Were you big on PvP, Mikkel? Because I feel like no one really PvP'd on D4. Yeah, this one isn't as nice to look at. S tier, Twisting Blades. This just feels like I'm looking at like a Season 0 tier list. Except for it's missing Bone Spear Necromancer. And I guess Whirlwind Barb, but like Hoda Barb, Pulverized Druid, Twisting Blade Rogue. Like this just feels like I'm looking at Season 0. Bone Spear is in A tier at the very least. Here, I kept the tab of the other one. This other one just looks way nicer too. There. I'm sorry. I have a lot of tabs. You know me. I'm always doing stuff. This is the real like Diablo 4 content, right? You're doing end game PvE. No one's doing PvP aside from maybe Mikkel apparently. They also just have way more builds on this list. It feels like they're actually covering like everything. There's some interesting stuff on here, like Summon Necromancer, just straight summoner build, I guess is apparently really good. Ball Lightning and Frozen Orb for Sorcerer. Hurricane Druid. How do I do it? I'm just a Druid fan, and I seemingly stumble into stuff. I don't even know what Dust Devil Double Swing is. Like, I don't even know this build. Everything else on here, like, I know what it is. This, I have no idea what this is. Thorns Barbarian, just a whole build around playing Thorns with Barb, and it's A tier? That actually sounds pretty fun. Where's Pulverize? Pulverize Druid is A. That's... And where was... Bone Spear is down to B now. Those were the two builds that I played back during Season 0. Pulverize Druid, Bone Spear. I guess they both are just not as good. These are the bad builds. Charged Bolts, Sorcerer. Yeah, these none of these were very good before either. Anyway. I'm about to dislike the stream. You wouldn't. Because then you would hurt the Elden Ring metrics. And then I might drop it. Top of A tier with Thorns. That actually does sound like a fun thing to try, to be honest. It kind of sounds like a good time. Am I wrong? Running a Thorns-based build that's apparently not bad? Doesn't sound like the worst idea to me. Just saying. Could be kind of spicy. You never know. Marvel tier. Oh, hello. Does not seem like a build I'd enjoy. I don't know. I like creative stuff, right? Like, I love stuff that's super outside of what you would expect. Like, super unusual, I guess is a solid way to put it. It sounds like it would be up my alley. Need to get the better looking versions of the banished armor. I think once I get to like Landell, I can start just like looking at armor sets on the wiki to choose what I might want. Like at that point, most of the stuff out there will be pretty easily attainable, or at least not far from it. Stupid bitch. I bet you're not even gonna play the build right. Why are you dodge rolling? You have barricade shield. Why are you dodge rolling? That's why. Oh yeah, this is Elden Ring PvP, baby. Right here. Uh-oh. How is that not a backstab? That's bullshit. Ah! Okay, this is actually kind of a crazy build for the Mimic tier. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, you... Don't. Oh my god. He has the stamina bar that I do. Oh my... use barricade shield. He's learning! He's learning how to play the build! Okay. Going to the fight naked with no weapon. Mama didn't raise a bitch. That's worse than using summons. And I don't know, what's the best weapon right now in the game for like PvE? Like current patch, what's the most busted weapon in the game? I honestly don't know. That's strat? No, that's bitch behavior. I'm a gatekeeper. Sword of Night and Flame my ass. Does he have increased health or use? He does use Estus, yeah. Somber 5. I'll take it. Isn't even in the discussion for PvE. Yeah, it's really fallen hard after all the nerfs. It's not that strong anymore. The fire attack is still pretty good. The beam is not. The beam is it's not even a shadow of its former self. It's just so much worse than it ever was. Moonlight Greatsword? Really? Actually, a couple people have been talking about how good it is recently in chat, so I'm not shocked. I mean, I'm a little shocked, but I have heard some whispers that it might be solid right now. And by solid, I mean absolutely busted. Is there anything at the end of the bridge? There has to be, right? Summons are fun. Summons are fun. Not for me, but for a lot of people they can be. Joy required? I don't get it. Stupid message. I went all that way. Yeah, it's a good sword, but it's just, you know, it was like one of the absolute most broken weapons in Soul's history when it came out. And now it's just not even anywhere close to what it was at that point, is what I'm saying. Hello, friend. Lord of Blood, I beg you, grant me a seat at the table of the dynasty. Long live the Mogwin dynasty. Ronnie gift is meta now? I mean, I'll have to try it someday. Surely. I've always been a big fan of Moonlight Greatsword, like in all the Souls games, and I just, still to this day, I haven't used it in Elden Ring. Sorry, hiccup. Oh, I see that. Oh, I thought they were using like a big bow. I didn't realize they were just dancing, singing. Hello, friends. Jesus. Even with barricade shield, that was a lot of stamina. Woo. Ah! Please. Oh, thank God. Shit! Thank God. Why, of all the enemies... Hold on, I gotta plug my phone in. Best it's been since Demon Souls? Really? Remember that it bypassed blocking in that game? It was so good in Demon Souls. I've been watching Metal Gear playthroughs and really enjoyed it. I'm glad. Thank you for the sub. Hello. Welcome. Hope you enjoy the content. Especially me sitting here being like, you guys, Diablo 4 might not be that bad anymore. Really, it might not be. I'm almost, I mean, I'm not almost. I'm about halfway to World Tier 3 at level 30, right? That's about halfway. Not numerically, but in terms of like how long it's gonna take to get up to World Tier 3, I'm like halfway. And I'm still having fun. So, you know, this new Diablo patch, I don't know, man. It could just be because I spent so long not playing the game too. Like, I'm sure that some of the things right now that I'm like really positive on, like mob density and stuff, those might have been improved in like season 2 or 3, and I just wouldn't know because I wasn't playing. Ow. Oh my god. Oh my god. Slow down. Ow. Ow. At least I got my flask back. Was MGS 4 your highest? No. MGS 4, I tied numerically. Not like personal enjoyment or anything. Honestly, I'm not sure in terms of personal enjoyment, but score-wise, I tied it with MGS 1. But MGS 2 is still a bit higher. I think MGS 2 is 2 points higher. I think I gave it a 9.6. He'll give Survive a 10 out of 10. Maybe. Maybe. I didn't realize back then that I was inadvertently playing the game on easy mode. Well, you know. I did a similar thing with like Moonveil and Rivers of Blood. Not entirely similar. Mine was more like, oh, hey, here's this really cool katana. And then chat was like, no, don't use that katana. It's so broken. It makes the game so easy. And I was like, chat, I want you to shut your mouths. I'm using this katana. It looks cool. Actually, I think Rivers of Blood I knew ahead of time. I think chat had told me that there was a blood katana. Because I kind of vaguely remember like waiting to find it. But Moonveil was a genuine, like, I just kind of stumbled into it. And I was like, ooh. I was already using the Uchi katana as like my main weapon. And I was having a good time with it. And I wanted the magic one. Must have sought it out. No, chat, I think the chat did mention it. Moonveil was a genuine stumble. I didn't know about Moonveil ahead of time. Because Moonveil was like, I found it and I was like, oh, this looks sweet. It shoots magic out of it. Because it has the same unsheath attack as Uchi, right? Except it just shoots a magic beam out of it when you use it. So I was like, oh, this is just straight improvement. I'm absolutely gonna use this. And chat was like, no, don't use that. It's so strong. I tried to keep it away from you for as long as possible. Yeah, I had been using katanas the entire run and using unsheathed because I was having a really good time with that skill. So when I found Moonveil, it was just like, oh yeah. Ow. Fuck. Stab. Guided you to Rivers of Blood. because you absolutely can hard lock yourself out of getting it. Oh, that's why I vaguely remembered it. I was like, I think I knew about Rivers of Blood ahead of time. And it was probably that. It was probably Mikkel trying to nudge me towards it. It was a really fun first run of the game. Like, both of those katanas are a very good time. I have a soft spot for both of them. Chole was getting help. I mean, somewhat. Not like super directly. We were actually at that, like, as much as we, I mean, I feel like a lot of new people probably don't actually know how tight we are on the backseating stuff. Because, like, lately I've mostly been playing games that I've already played on stream. But back when I was playing games for the first time on stream, we were very strict about the backseating. And, like, the spoiling and stuff. This looks like a good time. Huh. Oh, you can't backstab them. What am I doing? I should have just... I wanted to drop in and get the backstab. I was like, that'll be better than a jump attack. But I can't backstab these guys. Ow. It's a nice looking headband. Hold on, how many? I was gonna say, I don't have all of them. We do actually have good poise now, thankfully. I would like to get more. Oh, these are the indicators for how many I've lit. Ow, fucker. Uh-oh. Arrows hurt. Arrows hurt. There we go. Ugh. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Okay, I need 3 more still. Great. That's cool. Oh wait, can I go down here? Is there? Not really. Maybe? No. No, that goes down into... What's it called? Knock... Which one is Nokron and which one is Nokstella? Wait, no. This is Nokron up here. Right? Yeah. But that's not Nokstella either, is it? I think that's just Shifra. Oh wait, this is one. Oh my god, I'm stupid. Nokstella's the other one down there? Down below? I mean, I only have close to 300 hours on this game. Of course, I don't know the names of the locations. Ah! How could I have not come up here sooner? Shit, 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 shit. It's Sifra? I was told it's Shifra. Uh-oh. Also, seeing you put C... Even though it's not actually... Eh, never mind. I was... Yeah, never mind. Oh, I have the wrong item out. Forget about it. See offer. That's how I've always said it. And chat was correcting me on my pronunciation. Uh-oh. Forget about it. I don't know. I think that is playable area, if I remember. Oh, it definitely is. Let me try to find the last pyre first. Siafra. It's Siavra. It's... I don't know. I can't come up with anything more. I tried. That goes towards something else. So it's not going to be down there. Oh, wait, there's an item up there. I see. Wow. This is fine. What does that do? It's a +1. So I'm intrigued. Raises robustness, immunity, and focus. I am good, actually. Is the last pyre? There's no way that it's down in that temple thing, in the ruins that you can jump to, up there on the cliff. Most useful talisman? It's a terrible talisman. What are you doing with that talisman? Like, oh, it takes longer to proc poison on me. What do you, no. It's not gonna be up here either. Was that a skull? That was a skull. No, it's not. It's a mushroom. Shit. That's death. Let me go up there and see. I don't think it's gonna be there though. There's one right before the entrance to the boss room. Teleport, what? Right before the entrance to the boss room, teleport is in. Like where the pyres go up to? Like the ones that show how many you've lit? Golden Rune 12? Where the corpse is. There's a couple of the big corpses here. And there is one that like directly behind the corpse there's one, and I lit that. Hello. Uh-oh. Ow, fuck. Stay back. I have a shield. There we go. That's not a helmet. Is that a key? No. Uses FP to spray it. Okay, it's an item. Best item. I am starting to not trust Tibby's evaluation of how valuable an item is. Really starting to question. Torrent, cooperate. Thank you. It was a risky maneuver for just to hope that Torrent would do that right was a risk. Oh my god. Oh, I get it. I get how he's working. Shit. Yeah, I get it. It's a little jank, but now that I understand it. He can only turn in place if it's a 180. Oh, shit. Oh, I can't even make it up there. Son of a bitch. I actually, I just have to travel anyway. If you first person, Torrent looks where you... Oh! That would work too. $300 hours to figure out the horse mechanic. Well, I've just always been like, yeah, Torrent kind of is wonky and doesn't really control well. And just accepted it. Okay, it's not here. Unless, is there? No. Ow. Bastard. Torrent cosmetics would actually be awesome. Nothing there, but some notes that I'm sure are very valuable and helpful. Oh my god. Of course. Of course. Thank you, FromSoft. I can't run. Get this message off my screen. What the fuck? I couldn't swap items or run with the message on my screen. Jesus. Dear time. I made it. One of the best steeds in gaming. I'm spoiled because Red Dead Redemption 2. No horse could ever be better than Kevin. Ow, fuck. Actually, I should probably. Oh, that's normal. That's my bad. You bitch. Okay, that's very normal again. It healed. It healed. Oh, you bitch. Oh, okay. That's all his health back. Thankfully, I'm a gamer, and it will only elongate the fight, not ruin it. Oh, that's insane that his hitbox was still there. He was completely gone, but they hadn't moved his capsule yet. Incredible. I'll take that win. No! That's the heal mechanic. Oh my god. It's healing off of the other deer in the room, not just me. Oh, and other animals. There's more than just deer hanging out in here. No! You stop that now! You bitch, you don't get to heal. Only I get to heal. It's only fair when I heal. You're not supposed to. I like that fight. That's a good fight. I forgot how much I enjoyed Regal Ancestor Spirit. That's a good one. That feels like a dragon fight if it was enjoyable. I mean, what? I know there are some dragon fight enjoyers out there. I do not apologize for what I have said. Well, I want to go this way. I think I want to do this before I go back into like the city platforming, right? Ooh, big. I hate colossal sized enemies. They're hit or miss. The Regal Ancestor Spirit is a hit for me. Dragons are a miss. Do I want Torrent through here? Yes, but not for much longer. Oh, it kicked me off. Never mind. Oh. Oh, fuck. Haha. Victory. Me personally, ooh. I tank those. The chip killed me. Incredible. America's score seal is down there? Down here? In the aqueduct? Much better. Oh, okay. That was dumb. seal. Wait, what? Is it not score seal? Ow. Oh, that does more damage than I thought. I didn't like the fire giant's feet. There's an area down the broken bridge. Is it sore? Sore seal? What is a sore seal? What is a score seal? Ow. Holy. Takes 3. No backstab. Oh, goodbye. A cookbook. Ooh. Just right out the window. That was awesome. What? Oh, I thought I saw an item. Just a little glowy bit, not an item. Who built the lighting in this room? Who did the lighting in here? What is that? Where's that directional light coming from? Game of the decade. Did Mickle just say and immediately delete? Oh shit. Bad idea. I'm getting comboed. Why are you here? Leave us to our battle. Fuck. I tried to take a guess on the timing. That shoulder charge was crazy. Uh-oh. Oh, it's just later than I think. The second dodge was not necessary. Jesus, you bitches are the worst. You know that? Just the worst. Okay, where's my reward? I expect a reward for this. What are you? Yellow? Oh, is it gonna be an... I can't look at it like that. Order healing. Oh, alleviates death blight? Fuck. It's useless. God damn it. I was so excited. I was so excited. For nothing. I thought I had gotten like a golden order incant for this. And I was like, oh my god. First good incant of the run. No. No. First armored core where you can dual wield? 3. But it's not great in 3. Although if you custom bind, it could be better. I play default. The first one where it's really practical to dual wield is Nexus. But the first one where you can is 3. It's just unless you have like an extra finger or 2, it's not great. Hold on, is there something over here first? Just to be sure. No? Thank you. I see the vision. Trust him. Trust me. Hold on. I believe I have taken the wrong path. Where are you? Okay. I had taken the right path. Turns out. I can absolutely beat the gargoyles at this level. Believe me. I'm a professional. Oh, dude, we're gonna be fine. Ow. That's new. Okay, maybe don't guard counter that. Hit him in the dick. Oh, ow. Wow. Oh, bullshit. Oh, bullshit. No! It was a good first effort. It was a good first effort. I think one of them is plenty, personally. I think one is good. I don't think I have the twin set. No. No, I didn't hit the second one. I need to kill the first one. I don't want to have 2 of them. You bitch. I don't think we need to be a higher level. I feel like we're like at the appropriate level, to be honest. I think you guys just play Elden Ring on easy mode, personally. Ow. Fucker. Take this. He missed! What a dumb bitch! Wow! Uh-oh. Oh, we're fine. Don't even worry about it. Thank you, camera. That's cool. Totally cool with that. Oh, fuck, dude. This poison is ridiculous. Spam harder, please. The other one's doing poison. Are you shitting me? I just had to say it. Christ above. Is that more poison I hear? It is. I'm getting zoned. That might actually be preferable. The fucking poison. Okay. Nice active frames. Game of the decade, by the way. Fuck! Shit! Often after this boss teleports you to an area same level as the mountaintops. Here, I have the wiki up. I'll go and look at the recommended levels by area. Check this out. Where's Shifra? Shifra Aqueduct. Oh my god, why do they have it in vertical format? Hold on. Level 70 plus. Level 70 plus. Flame attack them? I think it would work. I do think it would work. The issue is, having the time to do so. The shield is a safety tool here, where I can be in a bad position, but not suffer the consequences. Aww. Who needs positioning when you have a shield?
Damn you.
Haha. Bad idea. The area it takes you to is 80 plus. I'm 81. Ow. I'm sure it would do a lot of damage, but trying to find a good window is going to be the hard part. Oh my god. The poison cloud is the most infuriating thing. This fight without the poison cloud would be nothing. Uh-oh. Oh my god! Thank God for stamina bar. Oh, fuck. I can't get a break. So much time. I like how he calls the skill issue card into play and then he actively tries to get me killed. You guys ever notice this? Oh, fuck, poison, I'm dead. The poison cloud is horse shit. Especially since both of them can use it. If it was one, whatever, but both of them is crazy. Both of them is something else. It is about that time. That poison cloud is bullshit. That poison cloud sucks ass. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did enjoy, and you haven't done so already, feel free to go ahead and leave a sub. Come back another time. We're doing this. We're doing... What are we doing? Armored Core, Ace Combat, Metal Gear. Whatever. We're doing a lot. Come back for any of it. What else are we doing? Or sorry, what else am I supposed to say? Sorry, I was reading a text message. I was distracted. I shouldn't have opened my phone yet. Also, if you enjoyed, feel free to leave a like. Helps out with algorithm stuff, blah, blah, blah. You know. If you're looking for links to anything outside of YouTube to engage with the community, check out links in the description. Things like Twitter, Discord server, whatever. They're down there. If you haven't seen the Metal Gear series yet, or if you're behind on things like the MGS4 video, went up earlier this week, or I guess almost a week ago, but you know what I mean. It's pinned at the top of chat in the message that's apparently now white, at least on my end. It used to be blue, the pin message. I don't know. I don't know why they changed the color. It's weird. It looks really weird. Anyway, other than that, once again, I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope to see all of you guys back here next time. I hope you all have a good rest of your day. Thank you for coming to the stream, and goodbye.